Alright, hi, welcome to the video. Welcome home, my wonderful raccoon children. We are in a bit of a different spot today, a bit of a different style going on. This is actually where I crochet. I crochet on the floor of my room, just like this, by my bed, with my TV right in front of me. I don't actually crochet at my desk, that's over there on the other side of the room. And the reason we're here today is because I am really excited about what we're trying out today. So I do have, this is going to be my third video in the works. I don't know if the other two are going to have to come out by the time this one is done. Probably not, because this one's going to be shot as quickly as possible, because this is a test video. Well, I mean, the other two kind of are. But, so what I am super excited about is this. I got the Red Heart Super Saver all-in-one granny square yarn. My dad actually bought it for me. I need to pay him back for this is the lily pad color. I need to pay him back eventually for this color, because that was the one that I asked he buy for me. But he surprised me, because the yarn did come in like 10 minutes ago. I'm pretty sure this one is amethyst. Yep, it's amethyst. This is the other one that I really wanted. I was between amethyst and lily pad, and I had chosen lily pad originally, but I'm very grateful, I'm very thankful to my dad for also getting me the amethyst yarn. But now we're gonna have a lot of yarn, because each skein makes 14. Well, they're supposed to make 14 according to Passionate Kelsey, who uses this like shockingly a lot. I love Passionate Kelsey, by the way. According to her, each skein is making 15 for her. So if it makes 15 for me, that's going to be 90 granny squares. And then if it's 14, like it says, that's still going to be 84 granny squares. I think that math's right. If it's not, let me know. But that's a lot. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I know my plan for the lily pad was to make a blanket, but I think I don't think my patience is enough for that. But this video is just going to be testing it out, seeing if it works, seeing if I like using it or not. If I don't, I'll probably just use it as multicolor ombre yarn, I guess. So I'm going to mirror you guys' position, and then we're going to get to testing it out with the lily pad color. Maybe we'll do a test of amethyst too. That would be fun. This is really showing off how bad my posture is, but we're going to keep you guys here, because I crochet. Hold on, I have yarn right here. I crochet like this on the floor, and I'm like watching YouTube while I do it, so my head is like that, or it goes like. So, but this should be an all-in-one shot if we're lucky. We are going to start off with the lily pad color. I might actually do like a quick YouTube short too that's like things you can make with one skein of this yarn, because I can actually think of quite a few, like a bag, a granny square pouch, stuff like that. So, every other YouTuber I've seen that has done this has not used the pattern on the inside of the label. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make one with the pattern that's in the label, if I can even like get through it and read it properly. And then I will make one, my god. I'll make one with how I make granny squares, which I'm pretty sure is actually the same way that In the Moment makes them. Is their channel name In the Moment, or is it still Emma In the Moment? I don't know. But look how freaking pretty lily pad is. Alright. My wonderful $3 craft scissors from Pop Shelf. Gotta love them. So the full pattern inside here is actually to make this vest right here, which I'm not gonna do that. I don't like how it looks. So, oh god. Yeah, you know what? I'm abandoning what I previously said. I'm a liar. We are not using that pattern. I glanced at it, couldn't read it. Okay, we are starting with our 5. Is it in focus? Is that upside down? I think it might be upside down. Starting with the 5.5 millimeter hook. And if you're wondering why my content style is so chaotic and unorganized, that is because I shoot all my takes once and then never again. So this is the real authentic me, and that's all you will ever get from me. So we're starting with our magic ring, and then I'm one of those people that does not like to do the chain 3. I like to do the standing single crochets. So we start with that, and then we do our granny clusters. Okay, so I ended this round with like the smallest bit too much yarn. So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna redo these 2 clusters here with some looser tension, even though my tension is already very loose. Actually, I could probably make the tail longer. I'm just gonna start over. I'll make my standing single crochets looser. Maybe that'll, you know what? Let's hope that'll help. My god. My god, did I forget how to make a ratchet ring? Did it? I got it. Woohoo! That's a long tail. If I can't get it this time, I will size up to a 6mm hook, which I have right next to me. And we have done it perfectly. Hold on, let me actually close it up first. My god. There we go. Oh my god, close. The one thing I really don't like about Red Heart yarn is it's a bit scratchy sometimes if you don't get a good lot. Are these actually all from the same dye lot? I have no idea. That kind of concerns me. But they all look really similar, so I think they are. But I might actually tighten up the chain too a bit because you can see the second color peeking through. But we did it pretty well for only having to do 2 attempts. I've seen people who've had to do like 10 to get their first one down. I thought I was gonna end up being one of those people, to be honest. All right, slip stitch, and then we start round 2. Okay, so we ended with not enough, but that's actually really easy to fix. Just go up tight in your tension on a few stitches. You don't even have to unravel that much. Not even a full 2 clusters, I'd say. And then tighten it up slightly. Alright, I'm honestly not going to be one of those perfectionist people that wants the color change to end exactly, because as you can see, there's even a little bit of bleeding right there. I don't care enough, quite honestly. And you quite honestly would not be able to tell unless you were specifically looking for the color bleeding. And even on Yarnspirations, where they sell this yarn, and Amazon, with the little with the little, like, oh my god, with the picture granny squares, that's what I mean to say. You can even see it in this photo. There is, like, they have a full stitch of another color. Even the people who made this yarn don't care that much. So, honestly, you shouldn't care all that much either. I know it's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be like one of your pretty little perfect color change granny squares that you do by hand, but hey, would you rather have to weave in 8 million ends, or would you rather have a bit of color bleeding and only have to weave in 2? I don't know about you guys, but I'm definitely the latter option and not the former. Look at me, I know English, I know grammar. This colorway is just absolutely gorgeous. Alright, I'm gonna move you guys a bit further back so I can sit up like this. Because right now my bed is, I mean, you probably don't want to even see my face during this, you just want to see the yarn, but my bed, it sticks out a bit too far over the frame. So it like stabs me in the back when I'm sitting here, and I don't have any like pillows or anything to put behind my back. Maybe that's why I have back problems. But anyways, we are almost done with the 3rd round. That was about how much yarn we have left. I think we'll be fine. I don't know. I've never been good at gauging yarn, but I've never lost a game of Yarn Chicken. I mean, technically I'm losing a lot right now because it's like a never-ending game of Yarn Chicken. But, so, excuse me. I'm gonna make an unwritten rule here. I don't care if it's something like the slip stitch, the last chain or something like that, or if it goes a little bit into the first stitch of the next round. I don't care if the color bleed happens there, but if it's a full-on stitch, then I'm redoing and blah, blah, blah. And also this is a new color. Hold on, that's the new color. That's the original color. I'm gonna unravel just the last stitch and tighten it up a bit. Because that will, I mean, technically, it's the chain. So it's gonna be hidden by the next round. There we go, actually, perfect. Boom. And we are on to the 4th. I'm pretty sure most of the cool toned colorways all end with this cream colored yarn. As you can see, this one right here. Because the squares end with that one. So I mean, if you just get a bunch of cool tone ones, they'll all look really nice together, and you should. Quite honestly, you don't even have to buy the cream colored yarn to sew them all together unless you're like slip stitching them together. Even then, I'd pick like maybe like, I don't know, like the dark blue or purple that's in the center of a lot of them, I think. Or even just like black, it would make it stand out really nice. Then again, I'm one of those people that likes really bold crochet pieces and stuff, but whatever, it's your opinion. Especially if you live in the States, you have freedoms for now. Maybe that's why all dystopian books take place in America, because we're the most likely. I mean, when I say America, I'm in the United States of America. I am that American. That's just how I've heard it my whole life. But I think that's why all dystopian books take place in America, honestly, because we're the country that is most likely to become something close to a dystopia. Let me just take one look at our politics. They're identical to dystopians. And if anything, if a country was gonna be, if a utopia book took place in any country, I would honestly want it to be something like Finland, because they're the happiest country in the world. I mean, as of now, and as of what my recent Google searches have said, but like, they're pretty happy. Like, any of the Slavic countries, they're called Slavic, right? Or Scandinavian countries, I think. Any of the Scandinavian countries, I would love to see a utopia taking place there. So yeah. Oh, full stitch. Tying it up. This yarn is really just like a never-ending game of yarn chicken. Honestly, I'm glad that I got the classic Granny Square all-in-one yarn instead of the new Flower Power one. Because, God, that Flower Power one looks like just hell to use to me. Then again, this did used to look like hell to me because I used to hate making granny squares, which is so ironic because I literally had a whole series on my channel for a good while where I made granny squares. Okay then, my Siri just went off. Where I made granny squares every single day. I don't think YouTubers can say that word anymore without a certain robot going off. She's spying on us. She's working with Donald Trump trying to get the gays deported. Okay, 2 more stitches. Do you think we can do it? This last row is causing me some trouble. Oh my god. I will report back when I can get this last stitch correct. Okay, I just gave up on trying. So if I make something with this where I can have a bottom, that square is going on the bottom. But to be honest, considering there's supposed to be 42 skeins between the 3 of these, I'll probably make a blanket. if I'm being honest. And it'll be like a 6x7. Because I've done the math. These are supposed to be 6-inch squares. So that'd be like pretty, wouldn't it? Also with the lily pad colorway. Gorgeous. Oh my god, hold on. Can you guys see this? It's like the smallest bit. I don't know. My camera sucks at focusing. Hold on. Like the smallest bit of this blue bleed here. That kind of annoys me. Oh my god. It's like all over the skin. It's weird. Okay. It's not as bad as on the other two. Okay, this is like the one round where you want to have yarn left over. Because, you're supposed to cut right where the color change happens, but... And I kind of want to keep it that way. So... I know I said I was fine with bleeding, but like up... right up here, I am not. Alright. Wow, that's actually like a decent length to leave off. Where's my tapestry needle? I'm gonna go ahead and weave these ends in because I'm one of those people that doesn't count anything as finished until the ends are weaved in. And then I will crochet up the amethyst color. I'm gonna do that off camera though, and then I will come back and give you my big review once I get everything done. What the now. Okay, sorry, the back of the square looks a bit weird to me. Me at least. I need to leave that end in more so it doesn't fall. You know what? It can wait, but here it is. It is big. I normally don't make 5 round granny squares. I normally make 3 if I can. I will also commonly do 4. That's normally as big as I go. This is a granny square that I made earlier today because I got bored while waiting. And quite a big difference. This was made with a 6mm hook. This was made with a 5.5. So wow. Very gorgeous, very pretty. I'm 100% definitely going to be continuing to use this yarn. I will come back with my report on the amethyst yarn in 2 seconds for you guys. A few minutes for me. Alright guys, I finished the amethyst granny square. It is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that colorway. If you just told me to look at this and tell me what you think it was inspired by, I probably would say something like a geode, quite honestly. I'll probably actually say space, if I'm being honest, but the 2 squares are luckily the same size, and I'm sorry, but I was incorrect. I was kind of lying when I said that they had the same border color. They're pretty similar, but Lily Pads is just a bit more, Lily Pads is more yellow. It's like an off-white. Like if you left paper in the sun for a few days, it's kind of what I expect it to look like. But they're both really, really pretty. Especially together. Don't they look good? I love all the purples in here, and it reminds me of that one cardigan Passionate Kelsey's made before. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Probably not, but. So, my rating of the Red Heart Super Saver All-in-One Granny Square yarn, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. It is great. It is gorgeous. The colorways are beautiful. The reasons for the 2 points off. It is kind of expensive for yarn, especially Red Heart, because Red Heart is a value yarn brand, but I get it. This is probably really hard to dye. And it's in really high demand right now among the crochet community. And then for the other point off, it's a never-ending game of yarn chicken, which, myself included, people hate. So, it's not bad. I would definitely recommend trying it if you can afford it. If you can't, I don't know. I mean, okay. 1 skein is definitely cheaper than getting 5 different skeins of yarn to make a multicolored granny square. So that's that. But the thing is, you can make a lot more multicolored granny squares with 5 skeins of yarn than 1 skein of this. Because, actually, let me cut this out because this is really important. As you can see, right down here, 1 ball makes 14 granny squares. 14 or 15, I think. And from what I can see, I have hold on, I'm bad at camera. I have these balls of yarn right here. These 3 have made 15 granny squares already. And they still got enough left for some more. So, quite honestly, I would recommend this. Get it if you want it, but you don't need it. Alright? I'm gonna end the video here. I invite you all to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the raccoon family with your wonderful raccoon mom, Upside Down. And I will see you all in the next vlog, which is gonna be one that I've actually recorded over this weekend, but it'll probably be out next week because school starts tomorrow. Well, it starts up again tomorrow. Anyways, bye. I enjoyed having you home for this video. Raccoon Mom loves you. Have a great day, night, afternoon, whatever.